everybody. Welcome to Premium Time with John Darr and Charlie Delatorre.
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
It's been a little bit. It's been a hot minute.
Well, last week we were traveling, and we couldn't do anything live, so we had a replay.
You know what's funny about that, John? Is that we weren't traveling.
Oh, we weren't?
No, Elio was traveling.
Oh, yes.
We
Elio
didn't
was
go
traveling.
anywhere. I was right here. You were here. We came here, and Elio wasn't around.
I actually wasn't here.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, you took the opportunity to leave? Why didn't anybody take me with them?
Yeah.
You guys suck.
Yeah, well, I went to Michigan.
Oh, a hotbed of fun and activity. Why does one go to Michigan?
I've never been to Traverse City, Michigan, and I went to Traverse City, Michigan last week.
Is that an insurance capital of the world or something?
No, it's a golf trip with a bunch of buddies.
Oh. Isn't there like that's Travelers Insurance. Totally different thing.
Travelers City,
Michigan.
Yes, no, it's Traverse City, Michigan. I can't hear myself.
But,
anymore.
people don't, when one thinks of great golf courses, one does not think of
No, they don't.
Traverse City, Michigan. So how did you end up there?
Well, a bunch of my buddies had this thing planned that they do every year. They go with a group of like 12 guys, and I guess somebody couldn't make it. So they
Is this the
called
same
me.
group of people that you played with in Tampa where Chris Town walked home barefoot?
No.
That's a different people.
A few of the similar guys, but different group.
Somewhere right now, our buddy Chris Town just kind of got all like freaked out. He was like, "Go tell that story."
He walked like 3 miles in flip-flops
in the middle of the night.
And to go to a convenience store in the middle of the night, so you can make up whatever you want to make up with why he was.
Hey, when somebody wants wants a Bud Tallboy, dude, they want a Bud Tallboy. All right.
Yeah. Well,
So I mean, or if that's why he went.
He was. I don't know why he went, but he was headed to the convenience store to get what you get at a convenience store.
Reach for the mountains
and
of bush.
He
beer.
Realized about 3/4 of the way there that walking 3 miles in flip-flops
Was a bad idea.
was a terrible idea.
How'd that help? Did it help or hurt his golf game?
I don't think it hurt his golf game. he just his feet hurt.
You went to So you went. Why miss? Is there some place there that's like famous?
So let me tell you something, folks. And I've never been there, never heard about anything there. I was completely blind to what I was going to. It was phenomenal.
Michigan.
Phenomenal.
I'm looking it up. Where is Traverse? Where is it in the state?
Traverse City. It's in. If you got the mitten, right?
Yeah.
Is it the mitten?
Mitten. Who's got the mitten? Yeah.
Okay.
It's like that. No, it's like
this.
It's like this.
It's right there.
Oh, it's way up there. So you're in Canada.
Way up north of Green Bay.
Yeah, so you were in Canada.
We're in Canada, and the high during the day was 73.
Oh, lovely.
And the low was 65.
Global warming my butt.
And it was, it was wonderful.
Hey,
I ended up coming in 4th.
Out of how many people?
12.
Oh.
That's
pretty good.
It was very good. It was better than 5th through 12th.
Not quite as good as 3rd.
But I like 1st. But you and I both know who came in 1st. And he's probably one of the tallest drummers that you know.
Daryl? Daryl Timberlake came in 1st?
First place. He killed everybody.
What?
Killed everybody.
I'm sorry, hold on. Is Daryl that good of a golfer?
Well, remember, it's a handicap thing. So it's all yes, he is a good golfer. He is a very good golfer, but he also.
So I would have a chance at this because I have a handicap.
He went through some back problems recently, and he wasn't playing a whole lot. So
because he's too swole.
So he's swole, that's right. And so he came and kicked our butt for 3 days.
Talk about
Michigan.
a small business partner we need to have on the show at some point. I realize that we all know him. We know him very well, but Daryl's business isn't. He's got a great business in town, and he's a heck of a drummer, and he's a good friend of ours, and we should do that.
This is a great segue to something you don't even know yet.
Oh my God! Breaking news!
Great segue. Breaking news, folks.
We're wearing Mexican hats from now on. Oh,
we're
finally sponsored by Miapa.
No, that's Cuban. The heck? Why am I telling you that's Cuban? And these are sombreros.
That was a test, and you passed. Elio, did you see that? Impressive.
Flying colors.
What is? God, your head is so big.
This hat's pretty big, and it does make makes my head look pretty big.
You look like
John. What is my hat?
It's right here, bro. It's right here.
You look like Woody
wearing that. I got 4 hats. One for you.
Hey, I'm Woody.
Here, you can put that on. One for Charlie, one for Elio, and one for the big announcement.
What is
big announcement? Big, huge.
Dude, if there's nachos coming on this set, I could eat some nachos right now. Is that what's going on?
It is not Nacho Day.
What is it?
So, here's the big news. I have.
Why am I finding out this way too?
Under contract.
We are under contract
for the fall. There was a gentleman that is a financial advisor at Cornerstone, and his name is Johnny Cornell.
I know Johnny Cornell.
Johnny Cornell. So Johnny Cornell used to be the sports,
of course.
Guy.
Johnny Cornell's he's pretty famous. In
sports guy at TV 20 years ago, and he did a little deal where he called it the Sombrero Special Pick of the Week.
Okay. Right?
Well, he was famous for these picks, and locally there was a lot of let's say bookie activity that would.
Oh, can you say that?
We can. It's our podcast.
We can say whatever we want. That's right. So he was illegally gambling.
No, he wasn't illegally. No,
that's not what we said. That's not it at all.
He was making these picks, and he reeled off like 11 picks in a row that were correct.
Okay.
So he became this legend.
Like he was some kind of picking savant?
Picking savant. So being with the budget that we have, huge that it is.
It's large.
Large.
But we haven't spent any of it, so there should be a ton in there.
That's right. I have him under contract to come during the football season and bring back the Sombrero Special Pick of the Week.
Will he call in or will he be? He won't be live on air.
I don't know. I've just bought him a hat. I said, listen, I'm going to buy you a $4 hat, and you're going to come do the Sombrero Special Pick of the Week during football season.
Oh, I love it.
And all the bookies around all the country will be watching to see who he picks.
Bro, there's like 6 weeks till football season.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
Not even.
Well, I think so.
It's like mid-August, right?
I know, yeah,
August
but I mean, I don't
20th?
think our first game is like, man, I don't care about anybody else but us.
Oh, you're
I think
one of
our
those
first
fans.
game. Well, I mean, I love college football, but let's be honest.
I love college football.
We're talking orange and blue and then everybody else, right? But
yeah,
I don't know when our first game is. September 4th, 7th,
I don't know.
4th. Yeah, there you go. So we're looking forward to it.
So that's
Party at
coming.
Spurrier's. See, breaking news for me is that Elio is going to get us where we're going to do our show live at Spurrier's rooftop every week.
Love it.
That's what they have a podcast room.
They have beer and Crown.
They do have liquor, yes.
They have
do.
a podcast room?
Yeah, they got a little room in there where you can do podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, but they don't have a green screen, so we...
A gringo screen?
They don't. That's what
Is that what he just said?
It sounded like he said gringo screen.
He said gringo screen.
The thing is that he's supposed to, I think he was talking to me too. Like, as much as I like to pretend that I'm Cuban, I think he was talking to me.
Dude, what's going on with Cuba right now? I was talking to Elio before the show. Are we trying to free Cuba?
I mean, Cuban people in Cuba, we're trying to be free, to have a freedom of speech, freedom of liberty.
Yeah, let's do that. Why don't we do that? I don't like communism.
It's a really interesting. This is a hot topic, right? Because the United.
That's why I'm talking about it.
The United States foreign policy is inconsistent as it relates to this issue across the world, and
shouldn't be.
We have gone and done a lot of other things to a lot of other countries in the name of democracy and the name of freedom for people,
but not Cuba.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's no joke. It's the truth, right? So
no, thanks, Charlie. Yeah,
it's the truth. It's a very inconsistent foreign policy and has been for decades. And so it's difficult when you see, dude, we went fishing. You and I were fishing. We were closer to Cuba than we were to Key West. We went mahi fishing that time. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's just right there. And there's a lot of suffering going on. And
doesn't need to be.
There really doesn't need to be
suffering.
Well, the Cuban government, it is actually killing people, disappearing people.
Yeah, people have been disappeared.
Yeah, and numerous of people, and they don't care about race. If you're a woman and all men, they don't care. They are going to torture you. They're going to disappear you. They're going to do whatever it takes. So your voice is not heard.
Correct.
And it's really, I mean, I'm kind of like taking the podcast behind the scenes podcast here.
I love it.
But
dude, you are absolutely you're
an
more than
part of
welcome. This is what I want to talk about.
This is a current topic for sure.
It's a very important topic for my friends that are. I don't know anybody in Cuba that I know of. Maybe I do, but I love the Cuban people. I'm Cuban. I tell you guys this all the time.
Not just that, but I mean, we do have a responsibility to our fellow man.
Something to help these people that are suffering.
Yeah, and you know, Charlie, just kind of to wrap up with the topic or something, but Charlie mentioned something that is crucial. Like, it's like people in Cuba, even Congress, men and women right now, they are wondering how the United States get into all these countries that honestly they don't even care about. And then Cuban people, I mean, like Cubans, not because I'm Cuban, but Cubans been doing a lot for Florida, for Miami. They build, especially like people like you know, Charlie's family, that they came here for a brighter future, but also they contribute to build this country up, which is an awesome country. But we wonder why you are just leaving these people alone.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's a really, like I said, it's a really seriously, it's a really interesting topic because you can argue that it's not our business as a country to meddle in the politics of other countries, and that's a fair point.
Sure.
The thing is that it's inconsistently applied, and since there isn't oil in Cuba, and there isn't although there are some, but not natural resources that matter to some degree, it doesn't really matter. I hate to lump Cuba into that same situation as, let's say, Haiti, but it's just another Caribbean island that the United States is like. Now, I think that they could still find a way to help from a humanitarian perspective, so that people there on the ground can get better. I mean, they literally are fighting COVID with I know some people who have family there who were sick, and there's not an aspirin at the hospital in order to help you reduce your fever. There's no supplies.
It's ridiculous.
And these people they're really, really struggling. So how do you help them while also not supporting the government? It's a tricky fine line, but the people matter. Like, we got to find a way to do that. And we are.
Absolutely.
This is close, man. This isn't like on another hemisphere or another, another part of the world. This is literally like, a few hour boat ride away.
And I've seen lately in the last month or two a lot of events where they've gotten together and they're pushing for this. And I don't know.
People are, but this is what happened. This is what Elio was saying, is that those people are being rounded up and they're disappearing.
Yeah.
Because they don't want those antagonizers to gain traction in their voice. Right, Elio?
I mean, if you allow me, I can show you a couple of videos before we finish, and you'll see what they're doing with people.
Absolutely. You are absolutely allowed and encouraged, Elio.
And I get it.
This podcast is about talking about what is important to us and bringing value to people that watch this podcast. And I know I'm very ignorant to what's going on, but I can tell you in general, in the last couple of months, I've seen a lot of information about either people gathering or events or walks or whatever. So my gringo ass has noticed something's going on. I don't know what's going on exactly, but there are people here, and I'm not talking about in Cuba. I'm talking about here in the United States, are rallying to say, hey, look, there's a problem, and we want help fixing it, whatever it is. So yeah, you're welcome to show video if you've got it and whatever. So if you're out there watching and you have some knowledge and want to give your input on what you think, we welcome you to comment, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, any of the platform, LinkedIn.
Like I said, it is. I know we have people who are listening who think to themselves, like, there's plenty of problems in our own country. How can we? Sure. We've got to fix our own. And they would be right. They would be right. There's plenty of issues.
But let's get something solved. Let's we have so many resources and so many great people and assets and that kind of stuff.
It's not mutually exclusive.
It's not.
You can't do that and not do this.
Exactly.
There's other things you can do. Absolutely. And you do got to start in your own backyard. Like, I mean, I get it. I get why people say that, but Elio's right, man. This country was founded on immigrants. We all are. We all came from somewhere else, right? And
I came from Cuba.
We came here. Our parents, our great-grandparents, our great-great-grandparents, whatever that is, they left wherever they were in order to try to get a better life for their families, and in many cases it happened. And so, I want to support the people who are here, who have family, who are still there,
Sure.
And the people on the ground. I mean, they're the ones who need the help.
Sure.
I'm not smart enough to get in the middle of the political side of that thing. I think it's a big mess as it is.
It's a no-win
But I can tell you the
situation.
people need help for sure.
Yeah, it's the politics.
What do you got, Elio?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you a video. It's a little intense, but I'll explain what happened. What is happening in this video right now is that this guy is trying to basically. I'm gonna put it big so people can understand, and maybe we can kind of like explain everything. So basically, this guy is look at this. So I'll put it without audio. So what this guy is trying to do is just protesting what these communist people are doing. He just went out and say, "Hey, I don't agree with what you guys saying. Viva Cuba Libre, like free Cuba." And look at this. Look at this. Look how they treat you. So they are grabbing this guy from the neck and just
Taking him out.
And right now they don't know anything about him.
Like where he is or what happened to him?
No, yeah, he completely disappeared. And
This is not the first time, by the way. It's been a long time since there's been protests like this.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
the Cuban government has a history of disappearing people who are anti-regime.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, and that's basically a little taste of what is going on in Cuba.
Not right.
In case yeah.
It's messed up, man.
All right. So today is July.
Heavy. That was heavy.
I know.
We
I
went
it.
from, like,
It's all
great
good.
pick,
that whole series. I wore my sombrero. Didn't even
That is not true.
tilted.
Oh, you
Well,
mean
that whole
you
little-
mean during that
the
whole
whole
thing?
little,
I thought
what
you
do
meant
you
while you
call
were
it?
playing golf.
No, I didn't. Oh, I should have.
So are you like getting compensated now by Traverse City, Michigan's Chamber of Commerce for?
No, but but I had no idea how beautiful it was.
Really? That's pretty, huh?
So the lake, one of the Great Lakes is, I thought it was dirty and it wasn't clear, right? So a few years ago, like 15 years ago, they introduced these mollusks to the lake.
Oh, interesting. To clean the water up?
And it has literally, the lake is crystal clear. You can see to the bottom 50 feet.
Crazy,
It's
really?
like the Bahamas. It's beautiful. Now, these mollusks are razor sharp. So on the bottom, if you touch them, they'll cut you. But they have cleaned the lake so that, like, we played this course called Arcadia Bluffs, which was literally like Pebble Beach on steroids.
Wow, really?
It was 200 feet above the lake. It was
What?
It was these cliffs,
Like bluffs and stuff?
200 feet above the lake, and there was this golf course there, and you'd look out, and it was just
That's beautiful.
amazing.
Wow. All right. Who knew?
you
So,
get to
but
go
it's
there.
not really Michigan. It's Canada, is what you're saying.
It is damn near Canada.
I ever
It
tell you
is way up there.
ever tell you my Canada story about being in Niagara?
No.
So I'm drunk at a bar. So that starts with me drunk at a
You don't
bar.
say.
All right. And I'm at a casino and we had been playing and Benita's there. We're kind of, and we were both drunk at a bar. And Canadian money, have you ever seen it? It's totally fake. Like there's like plastic running through it. It's the weirdest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
So like, but the coin that I have and the dollar or the bills that I had the British, the Queen of England on it. But we're in Canada. So I asked the bartender, I was like, hey, I got a question. Who I slide this coin. I was like, who is that? He goes, that's the Queen. I was like, of? And he's like, Queen of England. And I was like, okay, help me here. Like, but we're in Canada. And he goes, yeah, we like to put famous people on our money. And I went, yeah,
Not Canadian
but that's
famous
the
people.
that's
just
the
any.
current Queen of England. That's not
You
like
could
it's a
be on a
past
coin
Queen
one
of
day.
England. And he goes, I was like, why do you have the Queen of England on your money? He's like, I don't know, man. We're Canadian. We're nice. Why are you asking me these questions? So like I had to like figure it all out. That Canada's still part of the Commonwealth, and like there's like a league of like 30 or 40 countries that are still beholden
It's
to the
such
crown
an
in some way.
educational Podcast. I hope so.
We really are getting kind of
We
deep.
are so valuable.
Canada has, and I started calling it Canada at some point. I have no idea why.
Yeah.
So Canada has the Queen on it, on their money. I don't know. It's weird. I was also drunk, so maybe it was funnier then.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways,
Speaking of that, how did the gig go on Saturday? Did you gig?
One
last
Love.
Saturday?
Yeah, we played One Love Saturday night. It was a lot of fun. This week, Friday night, we're actually playing at the Harley Davidson place here in town. There's like a
This Friday?
This Friday night, Harley Davidson. They have like a some appreciation night, I guess they do so that'll be a lot of fun. We're doing that Friday. It's been good. We had a good time. Played great outdoors. I think the week before that. So It's been a lot of fun. I had some family in the house for the Saturday night show, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
My brothers were there. First time they had seen me play live, which was kind of fun. And
oh my God, what did they say?
They were having a good time. My oldest brother was just like, "Why you do this like all the time? When did you even learn how to sing? Like, what the hell is happening?"
When did you? Okay, so serious question.
Yeah.
When did you know that you could sing? Like, was there like a?
I think it was
revelation one day.
Yeah, it was.
You
I was at whatever Lucy's used to be in Hale Plantation, and Good Bottom was playing, and I went, "Hey, can I sing a song?" And you go, "Sure, get your butt up here."
But you had no idea you could sing.
Well, I mean, in the car, I sang in the shower.
Did Benita ever say, "Hey, you're a pretty good singer"?
No, nobody.
No, none of that.
No, because I mean,
yeah. So let me tell you the story. We're playing Lucy's, and he's in the crowd, and I when I was, I'm doing whatever it is I do in the band. I go out in the crowd a lot, and I'll play guitar, and I have a wireless mic and all this kind of stuff. So I see him out in the crowd, and I go over to him, and I'm saying, "Hey, what's going on?" Whatever, and I say, "Hey, you want to sing a song?" And he's like, "Sure, I'll sing a song." So
this was very impromptu.
It was for sure. It was sort of like this podcast.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So
it has been.
He comes up and he sings a Tom Petty song. No, Tom Petty.
I think we sang the
Eagles.
I don't remember.
Not Eagles.
I really don't remember what it was. It might have been the Joker.
The Joker, Steve Miller Band. So we sing the Joker, and as he's singing, I'm thinking, oh wow. I had no idea he could sing.
Yeah,
but
Brian Kramer's
he could actually sing.
Shit, I lost my job. This is terrible.
Yeah, we're all thinking.
Hate this guy.
Everybody in the band is thinking this is the worst idea that Darr has ever had. And he gets up there and he actually sings, and it was really freaking good. And we're like, dude, you're good at singing.
You were great. You guys were very supportive.
And he's like, I've never sung before, so I had no idea I was any good at all. It sort of was his response. So we invited him in the band. We're like, look, we need more singers.
Hey, we practice on Sunday.
I like to sing, but I can't sing very well. So I said, Brian Kramer was singing every single song.
I mean, plus, and I will say that, like, it's like, hey, let's play a Queen song. Hey, let's play Michael Jackson. I'm like, why are you guys singing this stuff? Is so hard. Like, what are you guys doing?
We didn't care. It was.
So it was really poor Brian was like,
we made him sing everything.
Help us, help me, please. I can't. I'd like to play guitar, but I can't play guitar and sing. Help me. So then I showed up. You're like, well, we practice on Sunday. I was like, well, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. And you're like, screw their toes. Like, come over. Yeah. So it was, and then
it was fun. It's evolved,
and a star is born.
I have
a very not very bright star.
This is also a funny story. So I'm on the plane flying up to Michigan, right? And I'm a talker. I'm a plane talker. I'm going to admit that when I get on the plane, I'm going to chat with everybody around me on the plane, and we're going to have a great old time.
You're the reason I wear headphones, by the way.
That's fine. And I chat with everyone. Well, I sat next to a chatter, right?
Oh, no.
Yes. And it was awesome.
Oh.
And her name is Lorraine. And I told her, terrible. We talked about everything, kids, she's a grandma, so she's got kids and grandkids and all this kind of stuff. And I told, and she was so impressed that she friended me on Facebook and said that she would watch the podcast. And I told her, I said, all right, the next podcast,
you're going to mention Lorraine?
I'm going to mention Lorraine. What's up, Lorraine?
Oh.
Enjoyed sitting with you.
She's your density.
On the plane. She's the sweetest lady.
I mean, destiny.
She's from Cincinnati, and she has family in Traverse City. And
was she on there? Did you take her golfing?
No, but she asked me about golfing. She's messaged me on Facebook a few times.
You guys are tight now.
How was golfing? Yes. I said it was great.
You guys are tight. And hey, maybe she could contribute a little to the Premium Time with John Darr podcast fund.
Well, I just was excited that she even watched. I mean, I said, listen, if you just watch, we're now in multiple states. I mean, we're going Cincinnati, we're going Michigan.
So
I'm leaving a trail.
Yeah,
wherever I go.
Pitbull used to be Mr. Worldwide, but now Not anymore.
Not him. Us.
Not anymore.
Us. We are going. So there you go.
I don't know about Pitbull, but let me tell you something.
Pitbull.
I have news for you.
Another more breaking news.
I do.
I need to tilt my hat down. Oh yeah, there we go.
I do
Now
have
I'm like
news.
a
Guess
ag worker.
who is right now on not premium time, but prime time that
time.
you can watch during the Olympic Games? Guess who is?
Oh, I know who it is.
I've seen your commercial. You and
it's a
and
Meldon
Jeffrey
Law.
Meldon's wife. Jeffrey Meldon's wife.
Wait a minute. Wait, they're not even a sponsor of the show. Why are we throwing them out some love here?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Well,
We're-
all I'm
actually,
saying,
we're sending him an invoice for like $500 now.
Here's how we do this. Okay, if
he had the commercial. He's gonna pull it up. He's
he
gonna
had
play
the commercial on.
He's gonna play
You
it.
want to watch it?
Make sure you get good insurance, because if you get in an accident and Jeffrey Meldon is coming after you,
This is your insurance tip of the week.
this is the insurance tip of the week. You better have good insurance, because if Meldon's coming after you, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money.
Meldon. Yes, roll that
Play it.
beautiful bean footage.
We want to see you, Elio.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't even believe this. Look what you have done to my truck.
Excuse me, it's your fault, it's not my fault.
Yes, it is your
No,
fault.
it's not, no,
I am
it's not.
calling Jeffrey Meldon from Meldon Law.
So I'm gonna call Jeffrey, my husband.
Meldon Law, this is Jeffrey speaking.
This crazy lady
wait,
here,
honey.
this crazy lady, he might...
New client? Yes, but this one might be a little tricky.
Send him a
That
bill.
was pretty great.
How many? How much is? What is that? A 30-second spot?
Yeah, it's at least $500.
At least.
He owes us $500, dude. That's amazing. So that's
love
his
it.
wife in that with you?
Yes.
Yes, that's fantastic.
Hey, I think you caused the accident, Elio. So
I
you
did
better
too.
have good insurance.
My money's on her, dude.
Yeah,
You're in trouble.
might be her. She has a Jeep with. Look at the Jeep has a tire on the back, so it's like a bumper. It wouldn't do any damage at all.
Oh, look at you. You're trying to explain this away.
Yeah. Well, when backing,
This
you
is
better
on-
have good insurance.
I know exactly
and
where
you
this
better
was-
have uninsured motorists.
I know exactly where this is shot, by the way. This is on campus, right?
On
Elio?
campus.
This is near the new softball facility.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right?
that's where it is.
Yeah.
I see. I
Yeah.
can
Now
see
you
that.
can sue UF too.
Yep. Sue you.
Meldon can. Meldon can.
Let me roll the outro music.
Oh, the outro music.
Oh.
Why?
Is he?
No, because you are talking about suing somebody here. So
Oh, we'll get.
Oh.
All right.
is it-
Hey,
hold
what's,
on.
Wait,
It was
we
a
need-
joke.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
joking.
Hey, what is the Tower Publications article of the week? Do
Well,
have anything? What's going on?
we're kind of winging
Let's do
this
something
episode
about
a
it.
little bit. But let me mention the Our Town issue that's on the
Our
street. Thank
Town.
you for that opportunity. Yeah, that's the name of the. Thank you. You're
Jesus.
welcome.
All I got is Tower Publications.
It's been. I had a few Chardonnays.
I have not been drinking. I'm not dead drinking at all.
Our
No
brand,
day
our
drinking,
brand new
just
issue
'cause I have a Sombrero.
has been mailed, and it's in all the distribution locations. You can obviously pick some up at our office. You know what I loved is I had a lady Facebook message us today and said, I just moved to Gainesville, and I asked somebody about what magazine I should read, and they mentioned you, and so where can I get a copy? So it brings me up to a point where you can go under our website, which is visitourtowns.com, and there's a location place where you can see all the locations where we deliver our magazine, and you can go pick one up if you don't get one in the mailbox. So that's our sort of Our Town focus of the week is where can you grab a copy? Obviously, there's digital copies online, so you can read it on your iPad or your phone or your computer, but lots of locations that we deliver to. You can find those on our website, find one that's close to you, and go from there. But
Sweet.
It's our faves issue, so it's a thing we announced a couple of weeks ago. So all the winners are in there, and a bunch of advertisers who won and who came as a finalist are listed. So a lot of fun, It's actually our sports issue too. So lots of stuff about the Olympics. And you been watching the Olympics?
No,
Oh, it's been kind of rough so far.
it's been bad.
Well, I didn't say that.
Oh.
I just said it's been.
Is USA winning?
They're doing fine, but
Yeah.
Rio was such a we crushed in a way that was just
Yeah.
abnormal.
This
So
is
it's
not
been
so
a tough going so far.
All right.
But it's been great. A couple
right.
of Gators won some gold medals and a silver medal.
Did they really? All
Yeah,
right.
Caleb
Go
Dressel
Gators.
won gold, and Caleb Dressel won in the 100-meter relay, and we had somebody else win silver, I think, another Gator. So doing good so far.
Hey, thanks everybody for watching. It has been a pleasure today, and hopefully we brought you some value in some way, shape, or form. Thanks to my partner for being here and hosting with me. Thank you to the Fiesta Media and Elio Piedra and all that they do. We appreciate you. And
gracias, Elio.
Make sure you like us on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, all of those. And you guys have a great rest of the week. Peace.
My face.